this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and for an intuitive energy reading. How are you all? I hope you're all doing well. Carpe diem. Yes. I hope you're all doing well. I honestly do. I had a short meditation this morning, and I was kind of a little like, I don't know. I was asking God, how should I feel towards the people that betrayed me? I don't even know. I don't have hate. God knows, I can say I loved them once upon a time, but I don't love the person they are now. That I can say. There's a lot of things. Maybe today being Sunday, Soul Day, Vin de Soleil is Bath of the Sun. So since today is Sunday, maybe it's a good day to sit a little bit and just ask God to show you signs, or whoever you pray to that's in divine order, beneficent, to show you signs of how you're supposed to feel. So let's see what's going on. Divine, thank you so much for our commune this morning. Please commune with my collective. Safely guide, guard, and protect us all who are on the right side of you and the truth. And please expose the wicked until they are wicked no more. Until the wickedness of this earth has left this planet and found another place that there is no prosperity for them, for the wicked or the evil in any form here. God, please forgive us, for we're all sinners, and thank you for your divine message, and so be it. I did a different kind of prayer this morning because it's Sunday. I kind of just free rolled it, guys, because I felt it's needed. I felt it because I don't know how to feel. If somebody, I read all the comments, and I read a lot of really angry, and I get it, and I've been angry, and I go back and forth with anger towards the people that I pretty much gave them a bed when they had no place to rest their, I fed them. People I did things for. They're not just like people off the street, even people off the street, but still, even more so. And I just don't know how to feel about it, Like, do I wish I had never done anything for this person? Or am I glad I did? I'm kind of, let's see, spring. Something happened in the spring. Somebody got delusioned. Or this reminds me of, and I was also, I wake up so early nowadays. I go through my own personal biological solstice. My body goes through its own seasons, and it's now the season where my days are short along with the winter, so I'm up very early. In the summertime, you kidding? The day is long. I could sleep and take naps and all that stuff in the wintertime now. I'm very energetic in the morning. But anyway, getting off of me. But anyway, somebody here, they were in like spring, like the poppy. This reminds me of the poppy fields from the Wizard of Oz. Like when you're just like living in the daydream. So maybe some of you, I know I was drinking the Kool-Aid. When my son passed away, I thought, well, you know what? Since another one of us is gone, maybe the bond will grow stronger. Boy, oh boy, Wilbur. No, it just made the illusion. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know how you do it, but we do it together, right? Thank you so much for being here. Your presence is a present to me. even if I don't really have an inheritance coming to me, or if they've stolen every dime. I could tell you what I'm rich in. I'm rich in integrity and dignity and all of the things that I believe in my heart and soul and down to the marrow of my bones and beyond that, that there is an afterlife. And I believe, having had 2 NDEs and have seen it, I'm not talking out of my butt, I've seen it. There is a higher consciousness, and you merge with that higher consciousness to either yay or nay, Um, let me tell you, look, Verge, about to reveal, confess. I had a pleasurable trip. I really did, which I thought was kind of, in retrospect, I think it's kind of odd, but at the time, I didn't think nothing of it. But I did not want to come back here. I was like, oh no. Like, this was, after having my second NDE, I thought that this was like being condemned all over again for something. I did not want to come back here. Private relationship. Somebody wants to reveal a private relationship that they had you delusioned, or they want a private relationship with you. This is that energy, because we're just going to call it energy. You apply it where you need to, men, women, whatever. Even teenagers, I don't care. It could be puppy love for all I know. But somebody wants to keep it private. But if you don't want to keep it private and you don't want no part of it and you want to move on and have like a fulfilling relationship of your own, this person doesn't want you to have that either. Like, is that like realistic, or is that crazy kind of talking? That's crazy talk. Some police. A caparoni. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What are we talking about, Divine? Somebody loves to hate you. This is that push and pull energy, like, for instance, because a lot of times I hear, like, or when I watch tarot readers more than I do now, I don't really have time these days, although there are some that I really do enjoy watching when I can. That like, one day they love you, the next day they treat you like crap, like, and you ask yourself, what am I doing here? Because this person treats me like crap, and then all of a sudden, in the turn of a dime, they're like, let's go out to eat. That's narcissism, and that's what gaslighting is called as well. Gaslighting to the next plateau till they get you somewhere. You release a little something, something, something. You release a little feminine energy. Really? Man, oh man. We keep it real here. We keep it real. No, we're not Twinkies. We don't fill in the gaps. We just, what's in front of me is what I tell you, and what the divine channels and how the divine channels me to interpret it. It's like, consider me a UN interpreter, kind of, sort of, but, you know, the task I've taken on. Console! Consolio! Somebody wants about to confess that maybe they're sorry, or something, that they went to somebody for massive regrets. I'm telling you, can I or can I not? I've been doing this a long time, guys. Kudos to anybody who has been a prophet, or a reader, or a seer, or somebody who has really been doing this a long time, because if you're true to this, your energy gets pulled so much. It's a very big energy drain. So, they should have reader day. We should have a day for all readers, or for all clairvoyants, like something like that. They do have those fairs, psychic fairs, right? Massive regrets. that they had this private relationship. It led to the police in some way. Toil and labor. Somebody regrets they worked hard on something. What's with the shit? Screen light down for whatever, no boundaries. Somebody will do whatever. Like, let's cross the, you know, the GWB naked at midnight. And they're like, let's do that then. Remember what it was like when you were young and you didn't think life like, even after I had my accident, which I did have very, very young, that was my first NDE. And also now, gosh, I'm getting this epiphany. Could it be the people trying to kill me? Is that why the divine had me laughing my butt off? Oh my gosh. Healing waters. Healing waters. Yeah, something that for some of you, maybe some of you were always like you were this person's private relationship in the past or something like that, and you were always there for them. You were down with them, but it was private. They never took you to like family barbecues, never took you, not that you thought you were of yourself as a mistress, you just thought it was this person being weird and you let it go. But this person was really, you were their mistress. They just never told you. And now, there is a saying, one day you'll look back and laugh. And for like my experience now, I think it's kind of funny in retrospect. I'm like, oh my gosh, all of this setup and stuff over what? Money? And we're all going to die anyway? You don't control, only to realize that you really can't control life and death. Rescue, others involved, intervention, somebody's going to intervene or somebody's trying to intervene with something here. Maybe apologize for you because they got arrested here. Slippery slope, assumptions, chain of events, and consequences. Whoa. Bank failure. Uh-oh. This wanted to come out too. Bad choices. We're going to put this to the side because this reading, I guess, is about bad choices. Somebody knows they're going to hang, so they're like a Jezebel possibly is doing pills or something because they know they're going to hang, and some secret is coming out. If they did something drastic, it was drastic that they did. They popped up on somebody to become a main feminine, twin flame, and they were a bugaboo. Oh, so now we know what that's all about. This is like all the time I'm trying to think of like, because of me enjoying using the black cards when I use them, to putting more, like a couple more positive cards in there because basically it's turned into a prime deck because all the energy just leads to like the game flu. So, but I'm trying to put more like loving things. I might get some pink cards and maybe try generating a pink deck. It would take me a bit. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and watching my channel. I'm sorry I feel like rambling today, but I'm in a very good mood. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, everything you do. Somebody's being exposed for holding on to your grains. Four Pentacles. For everything you do to keep this channel growing and flowing and glowing. Because then you glow. Glowworm. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for those that purchased like a mug to support the channel, as well as or a sticker. One mug says the sky is the limit. The other mug says darkest before the dawn. You decide which it's down below if you want to sponsor the channel. And also, thank you to my Patreon patrons. Thank you guys so much. And those that comment on the intros, yeah, that's just me. That's just me being authentic. Like, that's me. I'm always like, my mind thinks of ideas like constantly. Every once in a while, I need a flush. And that's just my way of also, kind of, if somebody's new to the channel, hi there, they can catch up by watching like the intro, as to what's been going on. 8 of Candles, like as past energy. Like, it could change at any minute, sure, but the way I read or whatever. Spring. Somebody got a lot of messages in the spring, a lot of mail. 2 of Grains. Something about that they were disillusioned with how much they got for something. The trade. Oh, snap. Somebody was disillusioned by the trade-off, something they traded for in the spring. Verge, about to reveal and confess the world. So somebody here is about to confess, maybe online, or maybe to the world, or in the news, or something somebody wants to tell you. It looks like somebody wants to tell you in private, but it's going public. Private relationship. Yeah, there's no way it can't go public, is what I'm hearing. 2 of Feathers. Somebody didn't want someone to see a private relationship that they were having, or they wanted to fool somebody into a private relationship. This could be double-cross somebody. Knight of Candles, Police. Police. Oh, I just got a confirmation. Police going very fast, or police may be having an affair. Police officer may be having an affair. I'm just saying, any police officer anywhere. Do not make this situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. You decide how it suits you. Let the rest fly, and let your conscience be your guide. That's what I say. Love, hate. Yeah. 2 of Grains kind of does that. Queen of Grains. So this is that earth sign feminine energy. Somebody here was disillusioned by what they got. They thought they were getting something here. Oh, they thought they were getting something here. 3 of Chalices, feminine energy. Feminine energy. Somebody here is celebrating feminine energy. Somebody could be feminine, could be celebrating feminine energy. I remember quite a few years ago. Time goes by so fast. I did go to a goddess weekend retreat thing once, many moons ago. So that could be something like that. But there's something here with a lot of feminine energy that someone wants to reunite with. Maybe that somebody went back, this confession, somebody wanted to go back to something here. 9 of Feathers, they should have told you they wanted to go back to someone here for someone else. Someone here is console. They can't sleep because of something they did here, of this private relationship. It's haunting them. Something about a private relationship is haunting this person. Justice. They have regrets because it's something about it's going to court. Because someone's about to confess. Or someone is confessing something online that's being used as evidence, maybe. King of Candles, toil and labor. Somebody here is working hard, fire sign masculine. working hard on something here. Five of Feathers, to win at all costs. Somebody who is angry, resentful, that kind of thing. With the shit screen light down, put no boundaries. So somebody will do whatever. No boundaries. They don't care. Healing waters. Possibly a feminine energy who wanted to get back with someone and they didn't care how they got it done. They were like, get her done. Temperance, healing water, Mary and Martha. So I think this is um, is this Jesus' first time of meeting Mary at Martha's house or afterwards where she washes his hair with her, she washes his feet with her hair. I have washed people's feet in workshops. It's very humbling. Healing waters, yeah, something about healing. You might be a healer. Somebody hates that about you. I gotta tell you. Chariot intervention. Somebody here is coming in like they're determined to intervene with something here. Determined. Slippery slope. A lot of assumptions here with this Judgment card. Somebody here is really assuming a lot of things. Somebody is saying bank failure, Seven of Chalices. Somebody's accounts are closing. 7 different accounts could be. 7 streams of income. Like something about this confusion of where something's going with money. Somebody is going to have to confess. This is this devil energy. This might be some obsession, compulsion. Somebody maybe spent a lot of money or spent a lot of money. Or this is amongst this group of people. The devil worshippers perhaps collaborated. This high priest could be the head of this devil or Luciferian I'm getting, or Satanist, just put it that way. They were receiving money. What were they receiving money for? From a Queen of Wands, fire sign feminine, was paying this high priest, who was the head of this group, this devil worshipping group. Yeah. To demolish the competition. They were paying for this group to do spell work. Oh my. But now you're being seen, so it's a problem. Or something is being revealed about you being a high priestess. It's becoming a bit of a problem. Let's see where we at. Wow, guys. What a tangled web we weave when we set out to deceive. Because this is a mess. Look, the 10 Commandments are right there, and somebody's broken just about all of them. They regret that they broke these something about the 10 Commandments, whatever they were. They regret it. It could be adultery, because I see private relationship there. It could be stealing, because I have bank failure right there. They could have done that. What else could they have done, this person that's in deep regret? A lot of things, man. They might be under judgment, slippery slope for a lot of things they did, coming back to roost. 8 of Candles in the springtime. So possibly you got out of Dodge, or these letters that were coming to you. Maybe you moved in the spring and so you didn't receive some kind of mail. 3 of Wands that you were waiting for at the time, or maybe your patience has paid off in some way. 2 of Grains. 6 of Swords. Yeah. someone here had this illusion about a big payoff coming to them and they'd be able to get away with it. I'm getting Six of Swords. And we're going to be able to get away with this and be happy. The world. What's going on about this confession? King of Cups. Somebody is about to confess, possibly a water sign masculine, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Somebody here is online. They might be confessing their feelings, even. It's just something that they were keeping a secret. The Hanged One. But they were keeping it a secret because they thought that you would change your mind about them, upside down. Or what they did turned everything upside down because they didn't want you to ever know that you were in this private relationship, right? Like here you are thinking that you're in a relationship with somebody and you're their side piece and you didn't know it and they didn't tell you. And they were never going to tell you. They were never going to tell you. They had a full-blown thing going on with somebody else. Family and everything maybe for some of these people. They just, are gigolos, basically. Knight of Candles, they consider it a job. King of Swords. Somebody here, the King of Swords, was having, this is a police officer or sergeant or somebody high up in the police department that was having relations. I'll leave it at that. They was having relations. They was doing the intimacy. Queen of Grains, love and hate. Earth sign feminine walked away and took her money with her. She took her bag with her. She's like, I'm not dealing with this hot and cold relationship no more. You want to keep gaslighting me? I'm going. She's like, she was debating up here, like, should I stay or should I go? Da, 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 da. And here she was like, nah. Something that they found out about this private relationship put them like, look at her. She's poured out the cup on the way out the door. Like, don't come near me. It's kind of sad, but somebody here did the walk. Could have done the walk of shame even because of this person. What is the Three of Chalices with this feminine energy? Because they could have blamed you for everything. Like, they never told you that they were married. They never told you that they had a family. They never told you a lot of things. You think you're their regular person, and that you're really their side piece. So their real regular person is all mad at you because you're the side piece and you knew all of these things. I don't think so. Somebody is manifesting something here using magic to kind of hold back, or even doing weight gain to a divine feminine. Somebody could be doing magic so that you gain weight. Also here, so that you maintain water. Like you might have swelling or something. Somebody's doing that to you. They're using magic here, or somebody's manipulating the way that you're seen, that you see yourself as heavier. You might not be. I don't know. Yeah. Somebody betrayed someone. They can't stand anymore. That somebody who consoled them. They want to confess. Or they're thinking about it because it's driving them crazy. That they did some kind of magic. This Queen of Swords regrets something here because they broke the law. You see, they broke spiritual law. This might be showing up in 3D, but they sure as heck broke spiritual law. They possibly are an atheist even. They might be where they don't believe in God. This is the King of Swords here. So somebody regrets something here. It looks like it's the Queen of Swords. And the King of Cups might be involved. All I'm saying. And the King and the Queen of Swords are not just the air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Scorpio, and Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, but they also are the depiction of the divorced couple. All right, King of Candles and work and labor. This is the Four Cups. Somebody here is rejecting a King of Wands who worked hard, or somebody worked hard on somebody getting rejected, possibly by a King of Wands, fire sign energy. And then this Five of Feathers, to win at all costs with something. To win at all costs. They want to be seen with the shits or something here. The Wise One. Somebody here is married. They want to win at all cost with a wedding or something so that they look like superior in some way. Okay. Temperance with the healing waters. Somebody's healing from a betrayal. Page of Cups. Yeah, someone wants to apologize, or somebody may even be pregnant here, or trying to get pregnant so somebody heals, for somebody to heal. This is intervention with the Chariot, moving forward. Nine of Wands, guarded, bruised and beaten and battered and abused, but still determined to move forward. Somebody's trying to intervene with you moving forward with something, or someone moving forward with you. Slippery slope, judgment. Judgment is a-coming. Six of Cups, yeah. Somebody in here assumed an awful lot. Somebody from your past assumed an awful lot about a betrayal. Also, too, this might be something about children trying to come back, or someone trying to come back from your past, but slippery slope because they've already betrayed you and you've possibly already moved on. Five of Cups, yeah, this is the remorse and the regret. They regret that they see, look, oh wow, this is interesting. Look at this picture. Look at these two cards. Jeez, doesn't want to come up. Look at these two cards for bank failure. They both have the arcs, right? So that means going through a new path. The bank is closed on this side. There's no more energy being given to this. And you're starting a new chapter, and this person is in the Five of Cups. They're in regret and remorse. Why are they in regret and remorse? Because this Queen of Swords might have broken the law to do something. It's really sad, but somebody may even be a police officer or something, and their wife is getting arrested. A law enforcement person's wife, or a politician's wife. Weird like that. Or even a doctor's wife. Six of Pentacles, somebody paid for a connection so that somebody could become a father. And that's the truth. While somebody was looking the other way, they burdened them with the sun. Like, you only saw the happy things. You were looking at the sun. Like, la da da. While you were looking in the sun, this person was becoming a father. Of somebody else with somebody else. And I don't know why you need to know this, because you probably already do, except for the fact that this person wants to, I don't know what they have no more business with you, or vice versa. But they keep showing up, and I cannot understand why. Like, why are they showing up in your life? They no longer have a place or a part, or vice versa, is what I'm getting here for the collective. Or you don't really have a place in their life. So, like, I wish you well and let's keep it moving, Glad you're happy. Let's keep it snappy. But for some reason, they just keep their energy circling around you you know, like buzzards waiting for the kill. It's crazy. Like, you got something else, you got something going on. Let me go, I'm getting mine, you get yours, and everybody has a good day. Have a good life. I don't understand the psychology of after something a door is closed, not walking through it, like still putting, keeping something open for what? What's the gain here? There is none. Okay, there is no gain in waiting here. Somebody though was waiting for somebody to come to them in the spring. Come to me. They wanted somebody to come to them in the spring and fatten them up. Or somebody could have been like 3 months pregnant in the spring or March, a March baby. Somebody could have had a baby in March. Okay, Six of Swords moving in. So, moved on. Six of Swords, Two of Grains. Someone was checking out the value of adjudication, maybe about court, going to court over a child or the value of something here. That you were somebody here was disillusioned with how much they were valued by somebody who they thought maybe was divorced or whatever, had moved on from a marriage. King of Cups was the main male that possibly told somebody what was really going on here or knew what was going on. A wealthy man. Somebody who was a wealthy man didn't want someone to see that they were in a private relationship, possibly to steal. I was looking to see if the stealing was going to come out. Yeah, somebody was stealing off of somebody in a secondary, so possibly you collective, secondary private relationship where they were married and had a whole nother family. Journey, King of Swords. Something about this King of Swords and the police. And something about a cop. This could be a transit cop. This could be a transit cop. The King of Swords here works as a transit cop. House. Somebody left a house. They left a house because they left the stability of a home, a Queen of Grains, possibly because of somebody's love-hate relationship. They were like, always breadcrumbing them and gaslighting them. And so they left. You might have left to create your own destiny with the Magician here. Let's see. Magician. What are we manifesting or manipulating? I'm trying to get as many scenarios as possible. Look, oh my gosh. This came out in reverse. No child. Loss of a child, no child. This is somebody thought that they would manipulate or use magic by losing a child. Huh. Or that they were the parent of a child. Somebody was casting an illusion about a child here. Ten of Swords. So now this person can't sleep and they're inconsolable because they changed their whole life for a child that possibly they found out wasn't theirs. But that's how they feel. Mature woman is this Queen of Swords. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. She could work for the justice system, but also have massive regrets over something here. Doesn't mean she was doing right by the justice system. I don't know. She has something to do with the justice system. Four of Cups. Somebody here is getting a letter that they were denied some work or something here. Something that they worked for is getting denied. Fire sign masculine. Something that they worked for is getting denied. Thief, because they tried to steal it. Yeah, winning at all costs. They tried to steal something from a marriage or steal something from God, even, it says. It could be. Page of Cups. They got cut off, and now they're sorry because they have to heal. They have to heal. And because you just kept going forward, bruised and battered and beaten and abused, you're getting this great fortune. Because the divine heard the call, because it's like the divine will meet you halfway, but you have to take the first step. And how big is the first step? Only the divine knows, and it's an energy. How much energy do you have to put into your own self-worth? And then the divine will meet you. Like most people are not taught, or, parents even do this to their children. They try to deflate their self-worth, or, a lot of people have had that happen to them. I mean, when I was doing life coaching, I had a lot of my clients, by the time they're 10 years old, their sense of worth has been formed, and every decision they make after that is based on their self-worth. So based on your grooming or programming of your self-worth, you always were attracted to people that kind of supported that program. This fake person from your past. Yeah, they're being judged. They're on a slippery slope. Trying to intervene with you getting this great fortune, and by abusing you and doing crap to you. Look, look, it's not working. The bank has closed to their whatever they were trying to do here. Yeah, these lovers. Somebody regrets that they did something with a lover too, because they're I think their bank accounts are being closed. Look, this is Journey again. Where are they going on this journey before? I thought I had Journey before. But anyway, somebody is finding out that someone is going on a trip as a privileged lady to the courthouse, and they're concerned because of something, of a baby. Because oh man, guys, they don't want you to go to court because the person that's posing as you is pregnant and you may not be. And so they're getting insurance, they're getting a lot of stuff as you for this pregnancy, and you're not you don't have any children. That's the HIPAA violation, that's the medical shit. Somebody has you as the mother of their unborn child. Is that freaked out or what? And they don't want you to go to court because that's how they're going to find out who the real privileged lady is. Because, yeah, this is jail time for some official here. Yep. Guys, I'm going to leave that one right where it sits. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back again. Hit the bell icon so that you know the next time I'm in the neighborhood. If you want to hang out again, I'd be happy to have you. And check out Patreon. Also, too, real quick, I want to stick this in there. I'm thinking about opening up a membership page where you will get Gypsy Hobo readings on Sundays, Gypsy Hobo reading over here. If you know, it will be here and it will be on Patreon. All other Gypsy Hobo readings in between will still be on Patreon. And then I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to overwhelm myself. You know what I'm saying? I've got to be careful. I'm known to like obligate myself. Somebody here, so I got to think it over if it would be worth it. Somebody made some bad choices, man. They made some bad choices. They don't want to pay for these bad choices. That's the deal. You know? That's so weird. That is so weird. This person's married to this person who is saying that they're you, but they're pregnant and you're not. This story just gets weirder and weirder, guys. See you next time. Peace.